Hello, welcome back. Thank you to all my subscribers. Thank you for all the donations, whether they be energetic or monetary. Thank you for the like, share, subscribes, any of the comments that are clean. Thank you. I have to specify that because there's only been maybe 4 comments that have been sent to me that were not appropriate. I'm going to try something different. I did state that I was going to do this with the silver and gold cards. So I'm just going to try it, see what comes out. And so what was it? Diamonds are pentacles, hearts are cups, clubs are clubs, and spades are swords, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. So I got the silver deck here. Very cool, very nice, visually stimulating, for me anyways. Silver being the moon, feminine energy, gold being the sun, masculine energy. These ones I got at a antique store. So really interesting. Have no idea how I'm going to apply this, but I'm just going to try it. So let's go for feminine energy, that which is to be seen. And just kind of play around with it and see what comes out. These almost feel like metal, metallic. I think a couple came out, but they went back in. And it's going to be hard to tell. Oh, yes, that's one. Nice Joker energy. Okay, so Fool-like energy, being in that childlike, playful energy. And then we got the 7 of coins. So working towards whatever it is that is playful or that you find a lot of joy in. This would be definitely highly... what's the word I want to say? Fulfilling. Whatever it is that you're getting into right now. This is a general reading, so not a specific zodiac. Generally, I do the 13 zodiacs, but right now this is just for the entire collective. Just to play around, see what's fun. So this is feminine energy, Joker energy, so that Fool-like energy. And then we got the 7 of diamonds, which would be the 7 of pentacles. Working towards something, or at least collaborating or getting information. What else can we get here? Can we get more on this? It's interesting when they flip over, it's so quick. 5 of clubs, so a little bit of fighting in the background. All right, there could be people fighting over whatever you're designing or whatever you're creating. Maybe they want to be participating in whatever it is that you are creating, and you may not be giving them the time of day. I want to say ashes to ashes. So let things be, let things rest, let things settle down before you try to approach anybody. If they're giving you a proposal or they want to join up with you, I understand the video is like on an angle here, but it's got the cord out the bottom so that it can boost the power. All right. Holy, this goes over to the masculine energy. It literally fell right on the pile. So 2 of coins. Balancing. Remember not to be knocked off your high horse or knocked off your route. Whatever way you're going is your best way. Don't let anybody control or manipulate you. If there's fighting in the background, let them fight. Let them do whatever they're going to do. Don't let it bother you. Just pay attention to what it is that you're focused on right now. The 2 of coins energy usually is juggling, or sometimes it's emotional too, between emotional reaction and logic and reason. This could also be how you handle your money and your finances. Make sure there's a bit of a balance there. And then it did fall on top of the masculine energy over here, so I think it wants me to go over here. Let's see what we can get coming out over here for the masculine energy. What's this 2 of coins, 7 of coins energy? What's this fighting in the background? Oh, that'd be the 6 of spades. So 6 of swords. Okay, we've got the clubs energy, and then we got the 6 of swords energy. strategic, making sure that you're in alignment with what it is that you're doing, regardless of whose side you're on. And you may not be on anybody's side. Specifically, this is masculine energy. Maybe you're not picking and choosing a side specifically, but you are being strategic about whatever it is that you are doing. Could be with this feminine energy, or maybe just with yourself. You can have that balance between the two. Let's try. In for a penny, in for a pound. That's what I'm getting. This fell on the ground face down, so maybe it is hidden energy. This is the 6 of coins, or 6 of diamonds. Now, I'm still learning here when it comes to traditional tarot, and it comes to the cards. The cards came first, technically. They were placed on, I think they were leaves, were drawn on symbols and numbers and stuff like that. I have a video that I posted previously to this about the origin of the tarot cards, or the reading the cards. So this would be Pentacle energy for coins, and it's a 6. So that could be third-party energy. Maybe there's other interferences or people that are trying to persuade one person over another. This could be the masculine energy they're trying to persuade. This could be this chaos and conflict energy over here. Maybe they want some involvement with this, or they want some part of this, or they want to kind of commandeer this. That's not usually how it works. If somebody's in their authentic energy, their fool-like energy, typically they are protected. So whatever is being done behind the scenes, this person has protection. This feminine energy has protection. Yeah, hold on a second. I want to see. Just a double check. Learn as you go, right? You don't know till you practice, too. So 6 of coins energy. Generosity, philanthropy, charity, kindness, gratification, gifts, material gain. So this is in the upright. And you got 6 and 6. That's 12. What else we got here? What's going on? 7 of hearts or 7 of cups. Very interesting. 7 of cups energy. Options. Could be choices. So depending on whether it's masculine or feminine, there's many options. There's lots to choose from. Whatever choice that you decide to go with, it's going to have positive or negative outcome. Sometimes both. It could just be one-sided, but it all depends on how you think about it too. It all depends on your perception on things. It all depends on how you handle your situations, your reaction. It all depends on how much of your journey you've explored and how much you've healed from the inside out. So when it comes to options coming up, regardless of what you choose, and this is masculine energy, regardless of what you choose, it all becomes an opportunity to learn something. Go back over to feminine energy. This is interesting. And it's also that which is yet to be seen too. So whatever you're working on, feminine energy cannot be seen maybe fully yet. And you are balancing behind the scenes, but maybe people can't tell that you're balancing something. And whatever this fighting is yet to come to the surface. Maybe truth needs to be told about something. What can we get? Feminine energy here. Back to the masculine already. Oh, a little bit of back and forth. And this is what is seen too. Options are seen. So whatever choices are seen, whatever kind of generosity or opportunities that are given are seen. And this whole strategic sort of thing has also come to light. Masculine energy. What else do we have here? Oh, one wanted to come out and went back in. I'm going to take it. What is this? Interesting. It's a man on a horse with diamonds. So diamonds would be coins. And it's a bee. These are really old cards. Like I said, I got them at an antique store. Okay, so Plan B, maybe? What's he got in his hand? Diamonds would be... Would this be a knight? A knight of coins? Somebody that's opportunistic, somebody that takes advantage of the situation possibly, somebody that's really good with money, or maybe not so good with money but has an abundance of money coming to them, or they take the opportunities that are given to them. They take the choices, the opportune moments. Basically gonna say opportunistic. Green horse, so things done out of love, could be love for self. Somebody that's not afraid to express themselves. You got the green for the heart chakra, you got blue for throat chakra, you got red for root chakra too. That would be their main purpose. Not afraid to cut down certain things. And we got, again, the 2 of diamonds. So on both sides, masculine and feminine, there's a bit of juggling going on, or there's a bit of balance going on. Could be a bit of both. What else do we have here? It's kind of fun. Interesting. The solution. What's the solution? We got the 3 of spades, 3 of swords. Okay, so this would be in generic tarot. 3 of spades, that'd be 3 of swords, so that is a form of heartbreak. Maybe both parties, both masculine and feminine, are avoiding this kind of heartbreak energy. I'm going to set that aside over there. Remember to do your cleansing, your purging, anything that doesn't serve you. If there's a certain coordination between these two, masculine and feminine, that which has come to the light and that which is yet to be seen. Maybe there's certain things that need to be purged out the way in order to make this work between the two. That could be energies, it could be material things, it could be certain third-party energies. So far, there's like a standstill. Okay, this looks like the King of Clubs. Yeah, that to me looks... Okay, so the Knights have a different kind of hat in these cards. The Knights... Oh, the King of Clubs just fell and hit the ground. So the Knights have a different kind of hat, and the King has an actual crown on here. And remember, there's duality to everything. That whole idea of having the upside and the reverse on these cards, there's a duality. So we've got the King of Clubs, somebody that has been in battle before, somebody that's overcome certain things, somebody that is not afraid to pierce certain people's bubbles. They're not afraid to say certain things. I'm just looking at that right there. Even though it's clubs, he's got like this, it's almost like a spear-like object. It's really interesting. So again, this would be solar energy. This is masculine energy, gold energy. This is what's already shown in the light. This is somebody that's already stood their ground, maybe already proven themselves too, without question. They're not afraid to balance what they need to balance, or maybe even put this person in check. We get what's the feminine energy? The feminine energy could be experiencing a bit of heartbreak, possibly, or that's what is to be seen. The energy of heartbreak that is yet to be addressed. Moon energy. Gold and silver. What else we got here? For feminine energy, silver. What needs to come out? What do you need to say? These cards are really fun to shuffle. Very satisfying. Okay, that one wanted to come out, but went back in. So a bit of avoidance. Maybe denial. Ah, denial of the King of Hearts. Look at this. Shiny mofo. All kind, all love. Just available there. Maybe the form of love. This is what I'm picking up. Yeah, thank you. The form of love that I'm seeing that's being offered could come off a certain way, and that could be this Three of Swords energy, but when really it's meant with good intention. It's just a bit more harsh than normal, so that's yet to be seen, the full mask coming off, so that it doesn't come off as maybe like artificial, even though it's not artificial. This is a King of Hearts in the upright. It may come off as artificial, so it could be a little bit confusing to somebody that has been heartbroken in the past. That's what's yet to be seen too, coming out. What else we got here? Let's come to the light. Concentration. Symbols. Mix would be between masculine and feminine. That's that duality. We've got Four of Diamonds, which would be the 4 coins. 4 coins. It's weird, I have to keep checking back with this. Forgive me, I'm still learning. Seeing the tarot is one thing, and then playing with the cards is another. So seeing something could be one thing, but then playing in the energy of another could be a whole other ball game. Mixed meanings too, could be mixed signals. Sometimes one person could be a certain way one day, and then the next day they kind of shift to something else, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's just it can be confusing to another person or another party. 4 of Coins. There we go. 4 of Coins. Love of material wealth, a hoarder, a user, skinflint, and inability to share. So there's a bit of like selfishness over here. That could be this King of Clubs energy or this Knight of Coins energy. A little bit of selfishness. Now, take it as it resonates. This doesn't have to necessarily apply to you. This could be what you're witnessing. This has already come to the light, so it's already well-known knowledge. The light's already been shone on it, okay? And this is masculine energy. So a little bit of selfishness, but maybe they just want to keep certain things for themselves in the fear of lack. You know, they don't want to be lacking in anything, so they kind of, just like any person would that is a collector or a hoarder, they kind of keep it for themselves because they believe that it's going to it's going to gain some form of wealth, right? Alcohol could be at play. What's to be seen? Feminine energy. What's to be seen? Feminine energy. What's to be seen? Feminine energy. Oh, that's a lot all at once. Okay, feminine energy. We've got the Queen of Clubs. Very alluring, very, I don't want to say promiscuous, but sometimes can be. Very attractive, maybe witty, cunning, not afraid to go into battle, and it's with the Ace of Clubs. So there's that whole phallic energy too, that being in control, that being dominant, being kind of like, I want to say controlling the situation, but not necessarily. It could just be a part of what makes a flower, because flowers have thorns, flowers have petals, they smell great, but they can also attract insects that can sting you, right? Like, so it comes with the territory. And a Queen of Clubs is not afraid to stand up for herself, not afraid to be brutally honest or take charge or to be in leadership. And this is what's yet to be seen, or this person is already fully aware this is feminine energy. But maybe other people aren't fully aware of that just yet. Maybe they haven't figured that part out. Okay, masculine energy. What else can we have here? Who is this King of Clubs? King of Coins energy or diamonds. 9 of Diamonds. So 9 of Coins. So self-sufficient, independent. Now, it's either between the 2 of these or one of these in specific. Take it as it resonates. These are masculine energy. It's either one of these person or both of them are self-sufficient, independent. They're able to take care of themselves. They are not like reliant when it comes to the pentacle energy. So when it comes to money, there may still be that 4 of Coins energy there, a bit of hoarding, but It doesn't necessarily have to be selfish. There's a good kind, like taking care of yourself sort of energy. And this is what's already come to light. So it's visible. People are able to see it. What else can we get? Wanted to come out, went back in. A lot of hiding stuff. What are you hiding? I didn't know this comes with that. What would this mean in the deck? A blank card. Is that the moon energy? All right, let's find out then. I'm going to place that over there. I'm going to assume that's the moon energy. I don't know if this is like a protection card. Not wanting certain things to get out. It's just a blank card. I'm going to assume that's the moon energy. Pardon me if I get this wrong. These are antique cards. The silver ones, not so much. I don't know when these were created. It should say on the packaging. This one just says made in USSR or something like that. Yeah. This one was made in Europe, the silver ones, and we've got, is there a date? Nope, but it's got Kikkerland, KIKKER land.com. Maybe you can find out what these are. It's not giving me a date. Oh, and they're made in Taiwan. So I don't know. US and Canada, there's different ones. One's for Europe, it's the Netherlands, and one's US and Canada. We've got West, and anyways, back to the show. Distraction. Don't need that. Okay, so what's this blank card energy? Although it is masculine energy, it's sun energy, what is already seen, it's still a blank card. So please inform me. Let me know what this is, if you would like to. Okay. 10 of coins. So family oriented, things done within the family. And as I turn it, it almost looks like it's pulsing. Okay. And then working hard towards something. I'm going to bring this back down here. So this is like a dynamic. It doesn't necessarily have to be blood related, but these are people that consider themselves to be family. So very close. And there is something they're working hard towards. What are they working hard towards? Reveal to me, show me. And 10 and 8 is 18, which is 9, that's completion. They're working to complete something. What are they working to complete? What are they working to complete? What? That's that standstill energy. What are they working to complete? This is face down. Oh, we've got the Queen of Pentacles or Queen of Diamonds. And then we've got the 10 of Clubs. So burdens. Burdens placed on a Queen of Pentacles. That's what they're working hard towards. I want to say that they want to lift these burdens and not place them on somebody. But like I said, I'm getting mixed energies here. So working towards something. This is a unit. This is like considered 10 of Pentacles energy. This is traditional. This could even be like, I don't want to say cult worthy, but it could be something along the lines of that. People working together towards something. Originally it was this blank card energy. Then it gave me the 10 of diamonds and the 8 of diamonds. So that would be coins. And then I asked to clarify that with the moon energy. All right. That feminine energy, and it's burdens. And then the Queen of Coins or Queen of Diamonds. 10 of Clubs. Let's just verify that. It's a 10 of Clubs. That's odd. Why would anybody want to do that to somebody? 10 of Clubs. Pressure. Applying pressure or problems soon to be resolved. Okay, good. Striving to meet a goal or to maintain certain level or position. Possibly using power for selfish ends. There's that 4 of Coins energy or 4 of Diamonds energy that I'm seeing. So they want to apply some pressure, or maybe they want this person to stay in a state of power, possibly. Or maybe they want to use that person's position for their own means. All right? Let's see. You want to explain yourself, masculine energy? How do you explain that? How do you explain that? Oh, good catch. What do we got here? T, Earth. That'd be Ace of Hearts, which is Ace of Cups. Okay, so Ace of Cups is usually like a winning sort of energy. It's usually an overall energy, something that is a gift. And then we've got the Nine of Swords. That's one just before betrayal, or Nine of Spades. And then we've got the Joker energy, and it looks like he's going like this. Use your head. Okay, so if they're going to play around in this energy, they might want to be careful, because it's just one stage before Ten of Swords, which is betrayal. So what's their explanation on that? They want loss of something? Or they want to take this Ace of Swords through loss? And we got this Joker energy. It's funny, one Joker came up for the silver deck and one Joker. So it's all to do with like inner child workings. How healed is your inner child? Okay, we've got one Joker for the silver deck, which is feminine energy, moon energy, silver. And we've got one Joker for the masculine energy, sun energy, or gold. It's like a bunch of children playing fucking game. That's interesting. But how is that reason or logic behind it? The Ace. Ace of Cups. Or in this case, Ace of Hearts. And then we've got the Nine of Spades, which would be the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords energy is not a positive energy, and it's to go hand in hand with this. How do you explain that? With somebody in the position of being in the Nine of Coins and then wanting the burdens there. And then we got the Pentacles behind it, working behind the scenes. Can you give me some information, feminine energy? Maybe shed some light on this. Even though the moon in itself holds the secrets, it still is pretty bright in the night sky. Can you get some information here, please? Thank you. Not yet. Moon, silver, 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 essence. Essence. Using your senses. We got the Jack of Spades. This person is another person in the picture. So we've got the Queen of Clubs energy. We've got the King of Hearts energy. We've got the Knight of Pentacles and the King of Clubs. Okay, and then we had the Queen of Pentacles in here too. Take it as it resonates. This is a general reading, timeless, whenever you come by it. So we've got the Knight of Spades, Jack of Spades, Knight of Swords. Somebody that's willing to speak the truth. And this person's protected with Celtic ties too. This person's not afraid to speak the truth. Maybe there's no filter when they speak certain things. So this person may come along and help this situation or get some clarity to it by speaking the truth. Right now, they may not be saying anything, but they could be watching behind the scenes just to see how this whole thing develops. This could be a witness. No, when it comes to trial, trial and tribulation or anything like that, when it comes to spiritual law, there's certain people that come into your life and they are to be a witness. They're to see what's going on behind the scenes. What's this Joker energy over here? What's this Joker energy for the masculines? Explain to me. What's this Joker energy? That was playful. Right in your face. Like it's there, right there. Okay, so we had that already. Yeah, the Ace of Clubs. Yeah, we had the Ace of Clubs for feminine energy. So this moon that's yet to be seen, and now it is fully seen. Okay. And it puts T instead of an ace for these cards. I don't know if you can see that. It puts T instead of an A. T and A, tits and ass. Wow. Okay, so that would be the Ace of Clubs for the masculine side of it too. Again, to do with control or wanting to steer the narrative, or I don't want to say manipulate, but there is a possibility of that. What's the Ace of Clubs? Yeah. Okay, Ace of Clubs. So creation, beginning, invention, start of an undertaken, fortune, enterprise, gain, inheritance, birth of a child, beginning of meaningful experience and adventure and escapade too. So this isn't in the reverse, this is in the upright. Mind you, with these cards, there's a duality because this went either way. But we got one of each. We got masculine and, ooh, some roles are reversed here. That's interesting. We've got masculine and feminine energies. Both, I think, are seen. And then we have the Two of Clubs energy. Two of Clubs would be a pairing, a union. This, to me, in the tarot deck, usually has a rainbow with two people that have a house, a nice house in the background, and two people that are side by side with their clubs down, not wanting to fight, but coming into union, working together as a team. So this is already out in the open. The light has already been shown on that, of what is wanted anyways. And that was to describe the Joker energy, or this would be the Fool-like energy. So that's the true wants of this individual or individuals. They want to be able to work maybe as a partnership or just in, I want to say in cahoots. I haven't said that in a while. Can you give me a little bit more on this Joker energy? Let the moon reveal. What's this Joker energy? Come here. The Knight of Clubs. So we have the Queen of Clubs somewhere, and we have the Knight of Clubs. This could be a person that potentially sees union within another person, or maybe this is several people. Maybe this is suitors, masculine or feminine, but whatever this is, it's kept secret. It's not told out in the open. This is a person that sees a match between the two, because you have the Queen of Clubs and the King of, or the Knight of Clubs, sorry. Both of them are pretty agile. Both of them are quick-witted, fast-thinking, maybe even good at analyzing situations. The Knight usually doesn't think so much before they attack or leap or do anything specifically. They just do. And the Queen is a little bit more well-rounded, and before making decisions usually thinks logically through it. Every action has a reaction, and this person... Just looking at the faces, with the Queen of Clubs looking over at this Knight of Clubs.